Are you thinking about moving to the Columbus, Ohio suburbs and not sure which one is right for you? Maybe you are looking for a small city that is still convenient to downtown Columbus and the airport, but that also has numerous business headquarters. Perhaps you like the idea of living somewhere with plenty of recreational opportunities and events to attend. In this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of Dublin, Ohio, so you can get an idea of what it is like to live here. While I start showing you around some neighborhoods in Dublin, I just want to welcome you to the channel. My name is David DeLuey and I'm a real estate agent in Columbus, Ohio. If you want to know everything about living in Columbus, Ohio, moving to Columbus, Ohio, or relocating to Columbus, Ohio, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you can be the first to know what is happening right now in the Columbus, Ohio real estate market. Whether you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, I would be happy to help you with all of your real estate needs. Before I get into the pros and cons, here are some quick facts about Dublin, Ohio. Dublin was ranked the best small city in Ohio by WalletHub in 2022. It has a population of more than 50,000 residents. It's located 20 minutes from downtown Columbus and 20 minutes from John Glenn Columbus International Airport. Dublin was named one of the top 100 safest cities in America in 2022 by Neighborhood Scout. Dublin is home to over 4,300 businesses, including global headquarters for companies such as Cardinal Health, Stanley Steamer, and Wendy's. Let's get into the pros. Pro number one, Bridge Park. This new development on the east side of the Scioto River is home to plenty of restaurants, bars, and hangout spots. A few favorites for my family are Pins Mechanical and the adjacent 16-bit bar and arcade, as well as North Market. Pins is home to tons of pinball games, duck pin bowling, foosball, ping pong, and bocce ball. 16-bit has dozens of classic arcade and video games, which is great for having a night of playing some throwback games from your childhood or for bringing your kids in the afternoon to enjoy some friendly competition. There are plenty of parking garages at Bridge Park that offer free parking, so even during busy times, I've never had an issue finding parking. One added bonus, if you love the idea of living where you go out to eat, go to coffee shops, and even work, you can buy a condo at Bridge Park and enjoy all it has to offer every day. For number two, Historic Dublin. Historic Dublin is just across the river from Bridge Park and is joined by the Dublin Link pedestrian bridge. If you don't care for walking, just south of the pedestrian bridge is Bridge Street, so you can drive there as well. There are more places to eat, get drinks, and get dessert, in addition to the Dublin branch of the Columbus Metro Library. There's also a free parking garage adjacent to the library if you're having trouble finding parking near your destination. Pro number three, schools. Niche.com gives the Dublin City School District an A+ rating and gives it the number 5 ranking out of 607 school districts in the entire state of Ohio. Niche.com also says that the school district is number 9 in the country for having the best teachers, and for the best school district in the country, Dublin is ranked number 92 out of over 10,750. Pro number 4, nature. Indian Run Falls is located just a short drive from historic Dublin, and Hyden Run Falls is located just south of Dublin in Columbus. Additionally, Dublin is home to 60 parks and over 100 miles of bike paths. Pro number 5, golf. The Memorial Tournament is held at Muirfield Village Golf Club in Dublin every year. This is a PGA Tour event hosted annually by golf legend Jack Nicklaus. Other golf courses in Dublin are Tartan Fields Golf Club, the Country Club at Muirfield Village, and the Golf Club at Dublin. Several more golf courses are just a few minutes away in the adjacent suburb of Powell. Pro number 6, events. Dublin is home to plenty of fun events that anyone can enjoy. The Dublin Irish Festival is the largest 3-day Irish festival in the world. It has 65 musical acts and more than 535 performers. The Dublin Market is located at Bridge Park every Saturday morning from May through September. Over 120 vendors, live entertainment, and activities make it a fun event for anyone to attend. On the 4th of July, there's a parade in historic Dublin, and then there is live music and activities at Dublin Kaufman High School up until the fireworks. There's also the Columbus Duck Race at Riverside Crossing Park, as thousands of rubber ducks race in support of pediatric research. Now let's take a look at the cons of living in Dublin, Ohio. Con number 1, Dublin's mall isn't the best. In my opinion, the two best malls in the Columbus area are Polaris Fashion Place and the Easton Town Center. Thankfully, those two malls should only take you between 20 and 30 minutes to drive to, depending on where in Dublin you are. Con number 2, home affordability. In the just released January 2023 housing report, Dublin is less than $700 shy of having the highest median sales price of any school district in the entire area. And the Dublin corporate limit has the highest median sales price of any community in the Columbus MLS at $519,900. As I have mentioned in several of my videos, some of the smaller communities and school districts can fluctuate wildly due to the number of expensive homes that they have and which homes happen to sell in any given month. For example, New Albany, which is often the highest priced community and is the location where Intel is building a chip manufacturing plant, the median sales price actually decreased by 35% from year to year. However, when you look closer at the data, you realize that only 3 homes sold this month, and last year in January, it was only 5 homes that sold. Some people could say that the 35% drop indicates that the housing market in New Albany is crashing. I think that's nonsense. It is still a seller's market with less than 1 month's supply of homes for sale. In the Dublin School District, which had 47 closed sales in January, the median price increased a whopping 81%. Just from a data standpoint, last January, there was a huge drop in the median sales price compared to the previous months, not because everyone's homes decreased in value, but simply because smaller, more affordable homes sold. We can see this in the fact that the median sales price of $287,000 was significantly less than the average sales price of $366,000. Based on the average price per square foot, we can see that the average home that sold in January 2022 was about 1,935 square feet. We can recognize the high demand for homes by seeing that homes sold for over their list price, and there was less than half a month's supply of homes for sale. This January, there were more homes at the higher price points that sold in January, with the average sales price increasing almost 38% to over $504,000, while the median price was nearly $520,000. And based on the price per square foot, the homes that sold had an average of 2,319 square feet. The median sales price in Dublin is about double what it is for the entire Columbus MLS, but compared to where you're coming from, it might be pretty affordable, with beautiful homes that are just a few years old selling for around $220 per square foot. Con number 3, property taxes. Depending on where you are from, you might think property taxes in Dublin are kind of high. One home that just sold in January for just under $600,000 has property taxes of around $850 per month. Another home that sold for $380,000 has property taxes of about $540 per month. Con number 4, traffic on Sawmill Road. Now, I say this in the context of there aren't many places in the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio, that I really even consider to have traffic. But the section of Sawmill Road in Dublin near Interstate 270 is one of my least favorite places for traffic. Is it terrible? No. I've experienced much worse traffic in places I've lived or visited in Florida, for example. However, if you are driving in the area at rush hour or other busy times of the day, you might just want to allow for an extra 5 minutes of travel time just in case. Con number 5, sprawl. As the city and the school district grows, it is spreading out into areas that don't seem as convenient to major areas like Bridge Park and Sawmill Road. Now, if you're like me, you might actually prefer to live a little bit outside of the city to get away from the traffic. So these newer communities, like Jerome Village, might be perfect for you. And if you'd like to get a feel for Jerome Village, you can check out a playlist I've made of home tours in Jerome Village at the end of this video. Con number 6, Dublin is popular.
I don't get it.
Isn't being popular a good thing? Well, in this case, being popular is a negative because it can be really difficult to get a reservation at some of the most popular restaurants in the Bridge Park area during peak times.
So, do you have any tables open?
So, if you have a special occasion that you want to celebrate, or even just go on a date night, either make your reservation long in advance or plan to go during non-peak hours. Well, there you have it, my list of pros and cons for living in Dublin, Ohio. I anticipate the real estate market in Dublin to continue to be in very high demand, with homes selling quickly, So if Dublin is on your short list of places to look for your next home, make sure to reach out to me so I can help you get the latest information on what homes are available. If you have any questions about Dublin, Ohio, about living in Columbus, Ohio, or about real estate in general, you can contact me by phone, text, or email. Whether you want to look at a home today or in a few months from now, I'd be happy to help make your move to Columbus, Ohio as stress-free as possible. Until next time, I hope to see you around Columbus.